Hello, family. Family members. How are ya? Okay. How are we doing? How are we doing? Parenting. How are we doing? Hello, Nakwazi. Hi, new friend. Hello, 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 hello. I'm happy to have a new friend. Oh, hello, new friend. Kindly tap on the screen for me. Hadeyi sign. Hello, 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 hello. Oh, you guys, please connect back. Okay, I will. Sure, I will. I will connect back. Be rest assured, I will connect back. Let me take a shot of this account so that I will quickly connect back from using this one. Hello, guys. Welcome. Please put a tap on the screen for me. Put a tap on the screen, just two taps. Tap, tap. We're here to discuss our children. So I don't know where you're watching from. Um, I'm streaming live from Nigeria. And yesterday was our Children's Day celebration. We celebrated our children yesterday. So it's a national event. Like the entire country celebrates. We set it aside for children. So they don't go to school. Even those that go to school, they just go to party and they have a lot of activities to do. Please, could you help me put a tap on the screen? Could you help me put a tap on the screen? So I thought we should come and thank you. Thank you very much. I'm seeing the tap on the screen. Thank you very much. I'm seeing the love. So I thought we should come and, discuss our children. Discuss our children. And basically what I would like us to look at is some little tips that can stand them aside as far as confidence is concerned. Um if you're joining new, if you're meeting this channel new, please do well to stay with this channel because here we hold our hands. We hold our hands so that we can parent the right way. That's all what we do here. This channel is basically for, parenting, raising wholesome kids, raising wholesome kids. And you have to be wholesome before you can, raise. Thank you so very much. I'm seeing all the likes going up. Thank you so very much. You have to be wholesome before you can parent a wholesome kid. So I'm taking a screenshot so that I can follow you guys back as quickly as possible, you know. So please, if you can see the topic on your screen, could you help me write the topic on the comment section? Oh, thank you. You're beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hey. So I can see people from South Africa. I can see people from Dare Hill. Wow, this is wonderful. Please just comment where you're streaming from. I'm streaming right from Nigeria. Just comment where you're streaming from. Comment where you're streaming from and then put a tap on your screen for me. I love this comment that says you're beautiful. Oh, thank you. I'm going to pin it. So let me pin that comment. Yes, I just pinned it. You know, I love compliments because I give a lot of compliments. Why? You cannot parent a wholesome kid. You can't parent a wholesome kid. You cannot raise a wholesome kid if you are not confident of yourself. And confidence is inclusive, it inculcates everything, it's an intertwine. It confidence is everything. Confidence is everything. So you wouldn't need somebody to validate you. You already know that, oh, I am enough. I don't need anyone to validate me. I am enough. I don't need anyone to validate me. That's why I'm pinning this comment, because that's my motto. However I am, I know that I am enough. I am beautiful. I have what it takes, to be out there every moment of the day. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So please, if you're still there and you're watching and you're seeing the topic for today, kindly, thank you very much for those likes that are going up. Thank you very much for those likes that are going up. Help me put um write the comments, sorry, write the topic we are dealing with on the comment section. I have it from my end. I just want to see that somebody is following, and I want to know that you're seeing the topic on your screen. We're talking about our children, right? And like I said before, I said yesterday, excuse me, I said yesterday in Nigeria, we all celebrated our children. So the 20, was it yesterday? No, day before yesterday, it wasn't yesterday. Excuse me. It's like I want to catch a cold. It was on the 27th. It was on Tuesday the 27th of May. Every 27th of May in the country Nigeria, we tend to celebrate our children. We tend to celebrate our children. And that was what we did. And that was what we did on Tuesday. So I would like us to discuss. I'd like us to discuss boost your how to boost your child's confidence, right? So if you can look at my screen, if you can see my screen, this is what I would like us to discuss. If you can see my screen, that's what I would like us to discuss. So how to boost your child's confidence with very little things, very little things you do not even know, you know you may not have known they count. Things that you may not have known they count. Those are the things we want to discuss today. Okay, those are the things we want to discuss today. Those are the things we want to discuss today. How do we boost the confidence of exactly, boost your child's confidence? Exactly. So now we are going to be talking about the mundane things, because when we say boosting of a child's confidence, there's a video in my channel that talks about confidence, right? How you can help your children build confidence. But proud to the Children's Day celebration, I sat back and I began to ask myself, what are those little things that we tend to overlook, but they are very big as long as raising a child is concerned? Now I'll tell you. Number one, hand them a pen. Hand your children a pen. I have my notes. I have my notes down here. Hand your children a pen and say, list what we need to buy for the home. List what we need to buy for the home, like, groceries. So the child goes into the kitchen, looks around, goes into the washroom, looks around, and finds, okay, we are running out on detergent. We are running out on Nekawazi, I'm so grateful to you. Like, I am so grateful to you. I'm going to come to your channel and I'll live rent free in your channel. I'm going to live rent free in your channel. You just got a friend. You just got a friend from Nigeria. Where are you? Okay, South Africa. So now I have a friend in South Africa. We are going to talk. We are going to talk and connect beyond YouTube. We are going to talk and connect beyond YouTube. I just feel there's a connection between us. So you'll see me in your channel. All right, good. Okay. So what are those things? You hand your child a pen and say, pencil down the things that we need. So the child should be able to walk around the house and begin to put down, Oh, we need detergents. We are running out on detergents. Your baby will write unnecessary things. No. See, they are not. How old is your baby? How old is your baby? How old is your baby? Write for me. There is nothing these children do that is unnecessary. I trust me. There is nothing that okay. Very good. So at 3 years, that thing she's doing and you think is nonsense is building her creative mind. See, all those things the child is doing. Say, if if you give the child a pen, she's going to he or she is your baby a he or she? Tell me. He or she will write nonsense. It's not nonsense. At 3 years old, that thing will be helping them with their motor development. Their motor development. Okay, it's a she. Very good. It's going to be helping them with their motor development. See this place. See this place. It's from that age you begin to work on this place so that they can have a very good handwriting. A very good handwriting. That's a different topic on its own. I think I will handle that topic pretty soon. So the motor skill that is here is from 2, 3 years old that will begin to make it flexible. And how do you make it flexible? By scribbling. So you get your children to do a lot and lot and lot of scribbling. Let them color rubbish. Um let them draw nonsense. Just leave them with a pencil, leave them with a pen and a paper. It helps them develop their motor skill here. So by the time they begin to teach them, okay, nice, I'm proud of myself. I started buying colors and coloring book. Very good. Very, very good. You see, I saw your name. I saw the way your first 2 minutes on this video. I just had a connection. I just had a connection, and I'm happy I said it even before you wrote this comment. I cannot I cannot stay around people who are not particular about their children. I I frown at people who have children, but they just want to leave their children to be yet another child. Yet another child. Crown. That's my biggest mentor. That crowd is my biggest mentor. Hello, mentor. Hello, boss. Hello, boss. Hello, boss. Hello, boss. Hello, boss. I'm glad you didn't catch me live today. Oh. This is my first live. I'm telling you, and I'm so happy. Crown, let me tell you something. This is my first live, and I've made a friend. I've made a friend from South Africa. Look at her. No, Nokwazi. Nokwazi. Oh, she's saying hello to you. She's saying welcome to you. I'm so happy this night. Like, I am so happy. I am so happy. Okay, so thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Crown. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for stopping by. Thank you. Okay, so I was saying the scribbling at that age, it helps them with their motor skill here. So you find that by the time they start writing the A's and the B's, when they start the curves, some children. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Yeah. So like writing a letter C, right? So when they scribble a lot, by the time they begin to write, it becomes really easy for them. And then from the age of 5, 6, 7, when you start molding, yes, network issue, normal Nigeria story. From 5, 6, 7, right? When we begin to mold their handwriting, you find that such children that were exposed early enough, they don't have problems with writing. They begin to have very beautiful handwriting from that early age. From that early age. I tell you, if you see my son's writing, you will not believe he's 7 years old. My son is 7. If you see his writing, you won't believe it's a 7-year-old that writes. So I'm very happy that my friend from South Africa has a 3-year-old, and I'm sure she's going to carry out, this study, this, I don't know, this, a bit of this lesson that she has gotten this evening. Then another thing you can do to improve their motor skills here is exposing them to outdoor play. So let them play with sand a lot. You know, when we were growing up, okay, Crown says I have 5 and 7 years old. That's good. That's good. That's good. Crown, I didn't even know you had kids. I didn't even know. I can imagine the excitement you're going to have when you meet my little princess on my video, doing exactly that. You will be, I will be super proud. In fact, I will be super proud. I will download the video and, convert it into a talk for my own channel as well. I tell you, let's connect. Let's just connect. Let's just connect. We can do so much together. Let's just connect. Crown, you have 5 and 6. Sorry, 5 and 7. Really? That's good. I have a 7-year-old. I'm so private that most people don't know that part of. Yeah, I couldn't decode it from your channel at all. I decode a lot. My brain works very, very fast. Like your if I stay focused on you, on your writing, like you write. If I do 2 days with you, I'll be able to have some insight into you that you didn't tell me. That's how, should I say, detailed, or that's a gift I have. I don't know, but I never sensed that from you at all. In fact, I thought you were some university students. Really, I thought you were. Oh, okay, that's good. Yeah, some of those things we need to some of those things we need to keep them private. Some of those things we need to keep them private. Mm. You're just kidding. So which one are you kidding about now? That you don't have the 5 and the 7, or that you're not a schoolgirl? Okay, thank you guys. I'm happy. I'm hanging out with you guys. So, what did I talked about sand, right? So, Nokwazi, you know the beach sand, right? You know the kind of sand that we find in the beach. Yes. You can get that sand into a sack. So some days you just pour it into a tray, pour the sand into a tray, and then ask your child. You you're going to be involved too. Let me tell you how I used to do it. So I had the sand. I had there's something called colored rice. I don't know, sometimes you find them in the shop, in a stationery shop, all these shops when they where they sell books and all of that. Some of them have colored rice, okay, but you can also make colored rice in the house yourself. How do you make it? Just boil your rice. When you wash it and it becomes white, then take different colors, edible colors. There are edible colors, right? Edible colors that children can mess around with. Take those colors, take a portion of this quantity, and color it blue. Take a portion color red, take a portion color yellow, like that, to the number of colors that you have, and then put them out under the sun to dry. You have your color dries. Now, when they dry, you put them back together and keep them for your child. So any day you want them to play with colored rice, all you have to do is pour it into a tray. Okay, pour that rice into a tray, and then you're sitting with the child, you're going to be saying, um, hello, princess, can you give me a letter O? So princess gives you a letter O inside the tray of the colored rice or inside the tray of the beach sand. You will see that princess has written a color, sorry, a letter O. Princess, can you give me a letter U? So princess will give you a letter U, um, in the tray. And then you must show excitement. Anytime you're working with your children, you must show excitement, show them that you're proud of them, support their little wins, right? So when princess does that, thank you very much for those likes, I'm seeing them, thank you. So when princess does that, you show excitement, you clap, you applaud. You're doing great. You move from there to two letter words. Can princess give me is? Princess will give you is right there on the colored rice or the beach sand. What are you doing? You're doing multiple things for your child at that moment. Number one, it helps them with um, their spelling abilities, because at that age they begin to teach them phonetics, isn't it? They teach them phonetics at that age. So you're helping with recalling that which has been taught in school. You are pushing the child more than that which has been taught in school in terms of spelling. What are you doing? The next thing you're doing is improving their motor skills, like I said, improving their motor skills. Then the third thing you're doing when you engage in such activities is bonding. You're creating a tight bond between yourself and your children, right? So you see, so I'll be looking out for videos. I'll be looking out for videos. I need you in my community. I'm happy. Oh, you have me already. I am in your community already. I'm in your community already, right? All moms need this cute mama. I just can't wait for you to see that video. I can't wait to. Please, just shoot it, do your thing. All I'm saying is just a background. You can tweak it with whatever you want to do. I did so much with my child when he was growing up. I did so much, and I have all those things documented. sometimes i sometimes I look at those things in my sad moments, and they just pull me up and I smile. There's a lot we can do for our children. There's a lot we can do for our children. Look, God creates every human being with so much in their head. As a little child, you had so much. You had so much in your head. Now, where do we lose it? We lose it during parenting, you know sometimes when I talk like this, I tell people that I am not asking you to begin to hate your parents. Your parents gave you the best, they could give at the time. Your parents gave you the best they could give at the time. Now, you have, yes, or use food coloring. Exactly. Yes, food coloring. I needed, okay. Yeah. Yeah. So, some people lost it because of parenting, not because so much care was not given, but the care that was given to the knowledge they had. But me and you sitting down here, we have so much information on our fingertips right now. So we don't have an excuse. We don't have an excuse. We must parent in such a way that our children's generation should be better than our own generation. That is what I advocate for. That's what I advocate for. That our children will grow up to have a more healthier society than we have now, a more healthier society than we have now. And one child cannot do it. That I have this knowledge, that I've exposed myself to the studies, and then I'm just concentrating on my child, putting all of those things to my child, is not enough, because the boy is not going to be an island all by himself. My son is going to need Crown's children to thrive. My son is going to need Nokwazi's children to thrive. So if I concentrate on, oh, okay, let me raise a wholesome kid in my own child. By the time he meets with Crown's children, and by the time he meets with Nokwazi's children, he's going to struggle, because these two lots may not have been exposed to the kind of knowledge this one has been exposed. So he will struggle. He will struggle. This is the reason I am out here every moment. Once I have a little chance, I come out here. I'm looking for parents. Let's hold our hands together. Let's build a community where, we can look back in time. We can look back in time and say, wow, I parented this one. I parented this one. So let me go back to our tip number one. I was saying, okay, Crown, before you joined in, I was trying to talk about, I had mentioned that on the 27th was our Children's Day. 27th was our Children's Day. And then I thought to come and talk about how you can boost your children's confidence, right? With little things that you engage them in. Good. With little things that you engage them in locally, at home or in the supermarket and all of that. And my number one point was, give your child a pen or a pencil and a paper. Ask them to check out the groceries that you do not have in the house. Let them write them down so that you people can go for shopping, right? Good. So the child should be able to look around, go to the washroom and say, okay, we are running out on detergent. We are running out on, say, salt in the kitchen. So they should write those things down. Now, just like you do your market list, just like you go to the market and you do your market list. So you take this list um to the shop with your child, right? So you can't be doing this with maybe a 3-year-old. It was because of this thing that Nokazi now said, oh, I have a 3-year-old that will just write nonsense. That's why I now jumped into talking about motor skills and all of those, right? So we are looking at maybe children from, say, 5, 6, 7 to 8, thereabout. They should be able to scrape those things down. You get to the shop, pick those things nicely. Make sure it is what is in your list that you pick. You know, again, those of us that are adults, because these things were not done with us, we don't even have control over spending our monies. So you get up from the house, you want to buy this piece of item. So you go to the shop because you want to buy one item. On getting there, you end up buying up to 5 or 6 things that they never crossed your mind that you were going to, buy. You just spend that money buying them because you feel you need them. No, every time you're going for shopping, yes, you end up bringing other things home. I'm telling you, you end up bringing other. So when you go with your children, make sure it is that thing in your list that was penciled down. Make sure that's what you pick up from the shelves, right? So you get to the pay points, you get to the tilt point. Um, let me see what I wrote. At the supermarket, they pick 2 or 3 items from the shelf, compare the brands. Okay, so you can get them to compare the brands, right? So what explanation can I give now? What explanation can I give? I don't know, but I'm sure you do understand. Then at the counter, when you get to the counter, let them handle the payments. Let them handle the payment. So right now, my son can comfortably pay at the counter. When we go pick up things, get to the pay point, he will naturally ask me. He will naturally, hi, hello, Rant. Rant with, hey, that's my friend from Dubai, isn't it? Abdul, that's Abdul from Dubai. Oh, Abdul, hi, 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 hi. Hi, 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 hi. Thank you for stopping by. How are you? Yes, I know. I remember you. How are you? Thank you. Crown is saying hello to you. Crown, you're such a wonderful person. Crown is saying hello to you. Okay, so at the counter, you give them your card. Make sure they have an interaction with um the attendants there, right? Make sure they have an interaction with the attendant. So all the questions that would have been, that conversation you have at the pay point, let your child, you just stay and watch. Let your child have that conversation. Let your child have that conversation. Okay. Now, when you do this, let me read for you what you're helping them learn. They are learning budgeting. Hmm? They are learning budgeting from this little thing you just did. This this little thing. Okay, right? Put the things we need on a list. They are learning independence. They are learning independence. That's why I said let them speak. Oh, I know a little Igbo. It's even late here in Dubai. It's 11:30 p.m. and it's my sleep time, but I'll stay for you. Oh, oh, thank you. I love you, Abdul. Thank you. No. So that's why you should begin to control it. Okay, Crown. That's why you should begin to control it. Let them not do their own shopping, because basically they should not have any shopping to do on their own. Hmm? We should begin to put checks and balances on our children from this younger age. If not, it will become difficult for us to correct when they grow up. It will become difficult for us to correct when they grow up. So if the child needs something, if there's something from school that is needed, last week, my son came back from school with his swimming goggles. His swimming goggles had broken into two, right? That was last week. That was last week, Thursday. Yes. And he immediately requested if please I could, replace that for him. I asked what happened. He gave me a full story of, okay, this was what happened. He was trying to adjust it, but he couldn't adjust it, and then the thing just broke into two. Fine. So if they have their needs, they should communicate their needs to you. That's the needs that you didn't know were there, because ordinarily you should know their needs and provide, isn't it? So if they have their needs that you didn't know were there, like in my son's case last week, I was not there at the swimming spot with him, so I could not have known that his goggles were broken if he didn't come to report that. So when they communicate those needs, you try to supply the needs that they need. Two things: the need that they need, not wants, right? The need that they need, not their wants. Do you have mine? Much love. Do you have mine? I don't understand that. Do you have mind? Abdul, you better write that thing is in Igbo, because I as if me myself I'll be able to read the Igbo. You better write it in Igbo. I don't understand what you just wrote. Okay, so let them shop those things. Telegram. I mean, okay, yeah. Yes. I have you on Telegram. I have you on Telegram. I'll chat you up on Telegram. I'll chat you up on Telegram so that we can exchange numbers. So now the pick up those things at the counter. They have paid, they've interacted with the attendant, right? They've interacted with the attendant. I was saying this little exposure, they are learning budgeting. They will know now that that's what they are learning until they begin to, but let's start now. I have started and I encourage you to start if you haven't. They are learning independence. They are learning independence, right? They're learning independence. So, um, the next thing they are learning with this exposure is public speaking, how to speak in places. You find some children that they talk so much at home. Yes, like, subscribe, family, please, please, please. My friend is advertising for me. Please, please. Let's build this community together. And but sure, I am a big, big, big supporter of all of you as well. I'm a big supporter of all of you as well. Because really, this thing called social media, some people do not know that you need to be social to be able to, navigate the social world. You need to be social yourself to be able to navigate the social world. You, Crown, me and you, we are going to visit South Africa for Nokwazi. So they are learning how to do what, how to speak in public places. You find that some children, they can play, they are audible from home, but the moment they go out, they are back into their shell. They are back into their shell. So you're a lover like me. You. Thank you. So they are back into their shell. So it is your responsibility as a parent to build that confidence in them so that they can do what they are able to, spray their wings and fly. Okay. So what's the next thing I have on my chat box? I have teach them to greet properly and introduce themselves anywhere. Teach them to greet properly and introduce themselves anywhere. So I have a story around this. The reason I put this as one of my points was I have a story around this, right? I attended some seminar some time ago, and there there are this there is this couple in Nigeria, right? There is this couple in Nigeria. They are very big on leadership. They are very big on leadership. Um, Fela Durotoye and Tara Durotori. House of Terror. I think that lady was the first person that brought in this makeover cosmetics, whatever, into Nigeria, right? Tara by no House of Tara. Yes, her name is Tara Duru Fatoyi. I attended that program and they were talking, right? Most times they bring two of them, is a couple, man and woman, they bring them to the stage and the talk, this one talks, this one concurs and something like that. So the lady said they had they had a change of school for their children, right? They had a change of school for their children to this new school. So the moment they started going there, from the point of registration, no, yeah, from the point of registration, and then school resumed, the kids started going to school. That each time she goes to drop those children in school, she finds that the school kids there, they greet her. That's the greeting is so deep, like they greet her as if they knew her, right? As if they knew her. So she didn't even mind that, she just took it for granted. Since she's a public figure, she's a public figure, she's well known across the country here. So she didn't put a mind to read that it could be a culture of the school until um the first meet and greet, where the school was welcoming the parents. So they had a function where they had to welcome the new parents. And then during that program, they were running down on the vision and the culture of the school. They now said part of the culture of the school is getting children to greet they that it's a culture of the school that um it's a culture of the school that as long as you are a child in this school, you must be big in greetings. You know that some children do not say hello, and you don't blame them. Parents don't greet. We don't greet ourselves. Adults, we don't greet ourselves. So what do you expect from our children? Look, your child is mirroring you. Our children mirror us. Our children mirror us. There's just nothing anybody can do about it. Our children mirror us. I go out and people say, "Oh, you're so bubbly, you're so bubbly." The moment they see my son, once they see my son, no wonder. We know this one, they don't need to ask. We don't need to ask. Your children mirror you. If you are a slow person, you're just in your world minding, it's good to mind your business. So I mind my business a lot. But bro, I I I I want to have positive vibes all through. So this lady said until they said that thing inside the meeting where they were having that meet and greet, welcoming the new parent, that was when she understood that okay, this thing I see these children do, which I had even pointed out, wasn't because I'm a public figure, but it is the culture of the school. It's the culture of. She said she was coming from another school. You just see children walk past you. They don't really say hello. They don't really greet. Sorry, let me get water to drink. Children don't really greet. No. So um this it was from that seminar discourse that when I was working on this piece last week, I had to put this down. Teach them to greet properly and introduce themselves anywhere. It builds confidence. Good afternoon. My name is Zara. I'm in primary three, right? Practice at home too. Sometimes pretend to be a guest. Sometimes pretend to be a guest at home. You walk into the house and let your child greet you. Daida Ademi Dabuta Lawson are not the biggest cosmetic store owners in Nigeria, or it's Lagos. No, no, those ones are Lagos. Yeah, those ones are Lagos. The the first person that brought cosmetics, that made it a thing, House of Tara. Yes, just check out House of, I think it's House of Tara that is her brand name. It's House of Tara. It's House of Tara. The Tara is Tara. Tara. She's on YouTube too. She's on YouTube too. Mm, she's on YouTube too. She was the first woman who made cosmetic a big thing in Nigeria. Yeah. And then when you see her, you hardly see, you know, her sense of makeover is not this large, loud ones. You hardly see, she just looks natural, but she's a carrier of she's a carrier of makeup. Okay, you love those two, yeah. Those are big names. Those are big names, and they've done well for themselves. They've put in everything in their brand too. Yes, Dabuta, they've put in everything in their brand too. They don't mess around with their brand, because it has become a brand now. It's now a brand. It's no longer business. It's a brand. You know. So you know So you pretend to be a guest in your house and then let your children role play these things. Let your children role play these things. Especially your 3 year old. Especially your 3 year old. You can begin to do this particular one with her, right? You can begin to do this particular one with her. Hello, princess. So why don't we do pretending to be? think children call that thing pretending to be. Anyway, I'll try to act as a guest to my. Yes, do it. Do it. You can even set your camera somewhere and just do it, and then you watch it and see how it goes. See how you do it. Your child will be a superstar. And this one that you said is already like this. Hmm, you will love your child. I tell you, you will love your child. They get used to speaking respectfully and without hiding behind you. So when you do these things, what does it help the children? What are they learning? They learn to speak respectfully. Some of us, we don't know how to speak respectfully. We can speak in public, but we don't speak respectfully. We don't speak politely. So when we begin to role play these things with our children, it helps them. So my number 3 point, every weekend they present something. Tell me one thing you learned this week, like you are on TV. Tell me one thing you learned this week, as if you are on TV, right? As if they are on air personalities, as if they are on air. You begin to do these things. My son has a channel. I'm growing a little channel for my son. As at today, I opened it and I saw that here he has 40 44 subscribers already. He has 44 subscribers on his channel already. I was just smiling away. I um This thing I just read, I began practicing it like last was it last month yet? Okay, no, we started it the week before Easter. The week before Easter. So during the Easter week, we had to pause because we weren't anywhere in civilization. We went right home. Okay, network is disturbing. Oh, sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Network is disturbing you. I'm so sorry. So we started the week before Easter, but 3 weeks after that, I didn't do anything on that channel because we had to go for holiday. We went holidaying somewhere. I didn't have time for YouTube at all. So that channel should be maybe a month plus. And this is basically what the boy does there. So there is a program that airs every 7 p.m. in Nigeria on one of the TV stations. That program is called Politics Today. It's a 1 hour program. So we watch it together. The moment after watching it, I get him to do a recap of that program every day. I get him to do a recap of that program every day. Do you understand? So it's a 1 hour program. The anchor person invites guests into the studio and they discuss politics, they discuss government, they discuss all sorts of things happening in our country. The moment after the program, he goes in, dresses up like the anchor guy. He dresses up like the anchor guy, and then he comes to do a recap of that program. Sometimes it takes 2 minutes, sometimes it takes maybe 2 minutes 30 something seconds. It And then I post it. So that's what I'm saying. Get them to, let me read it. Every weekend they present something. Tell me one thing you learned this week, like you are on a TV. Teach me something new or how to play a game. Clap when you are done, right? So you're the one that will clap. When they are done, you clap for them. No fear of speaking in public starts with no fear of speaking at home. That's what I wrote. No fear of speaking in public starts with no fear of speaking at home. Okay. So, do you understand? Do we understand? Do we understand? Me, I'm very excited. I don't know. Are you still excited? Are you still excited? Are you still excited? Network. Network is playing up. Okay. So that's that. That's that. What's the next one? Thank you for the tap. I'm seeing it. Thank you for the tap. I am seeing it. Thank you for the tap. I am seeing it. Thank you. Thank you. Should I continue? Yeah. So this one says one day in a week, engage in smart screen time. One day in a week, engage in smart screen time. What do I mean? Take YouTube for instance. You can go and on YouTube, both of you or the entire family can type something meaningful like, why do planes fly? Why do planes fly? Things like that. And then you guys watch together. Okay, you watch together. Or you could go to National Geographic, you watch together. Then you can talk about what you learned, right? You can talk about what you learned. I do that a lot too, and it's mostly on Saturdays, Saturday evenings. I don't have any of those my programs I watch on Saturdays. So by the time the boy finishes his um, assignments, finishes his own homework that I give, because I don't depend only on the schoolwork. I have a lot of books. I buy books like every week. I just buy books and keep at home. I throw books all around the place so that anywhere the child turns, he sees books, right? So right now, right now, he reads these two books every morning. He reads these two books every month. This is Confident Kids. It's a devotional. It's a devotional. So each chapter carries a peculiar topic. So like this, you see, lesson one is on confidence. So this book will tell him what confidence is. Here now is saying confidence is a noun. Confidence is a noun. Then they will define confidence. Then there is a story around confidence. You turn around, finish up the story, and then there's an activity for you to do. So this one he has already done it. This one was to color this picture with the same colors that are here. So we he reads each of this lesson every day in the morning. Oh, in the morning before tea time, as he's getting out of bed, this is the first thing we do. What does it help your child with? It helps your child with ease of reading. It makes the child become a fan of books. By the time he grows up, he becomes a fan of books. He can pick up anything and read. Some of us cannot read a novel. We need like 2 weeks, 3 weeks to read a novel. But there are some people that can finish up a 500 page novel in say, they can finish it up in say 5 days or 2 days or 3 days. Yes, I know people who read a lot like that. So this one in the morning. Then we take Fela's own. I mentioned Fela before. Fela Duru Tayo. I am a big fan of this guy. I am a big fan. Welcome, welcome. I am a big fan of this guy. Okay, so this one says 17 secrets of high flying students. 17 secrets of high flying students. So we take one page every day, because like I said, the child is just 7. He's just 7. So if we take secret one, secret one says law of decision. So he will read here and then to this place and stop. Tomorrow he continues from here, because all of these things are done in the morning before he leaves for school. All of these things are done in the morning before he leaves for school. Thank you for the love, and the likes that you're sending. I'm seeing them. So you can now discuss what you watched from that screen time together. Or if it's a book, like this ones, we are always discussing what he has read. We must discuss in the morning. If it takes here, or if it takes assertiveness, this one is assertiveness. By the time he finishes reading it, I'll ask him, what do you understand by assertiveness? Sometimes he will not know, but he will be giving me the meaning from the story, because like I said, there is always a story around that topic. So he will be giving me the meaning from the story that was there. I will use that and now explain to the child vividly what assertiveness means. Do you get? So that is how I do it in the morning. And all of those things, it creates bond. You're bonding with your child. It creates a lot of bond with your child. It creates a lot of bond with your child. It boosts curiosity and critical thinking. By the time you engage your children like that, it helps them to boost their critical thinking skills. They'll be able to think on their own, and then knock you with their thoughts. They knock you with their thoughts, and then you speak back to them. They knock you with their thoughts, you speak back to them. So when they get to school, they won't be afraid of teachers to ask questions. They will be asking questions like what? Because a child who asks questions is a child that learns, is a child that understands, is a child that is eager to learn more. It's a child that is eager to learn more. Okay, so um you can do all of that. Smart screen time together. Sometimes we watch a movie. I could say, okay, what movie can we watch together? A movie that is child friendly, child friendly. We sit and we watch it together, discuss the lessons learned, from that movie and all of that. So the next point I have here says register them for at least one learning activity per term. Register them for at least one learning activity per term. For example, free chess class at church, spelling bee at school. Okay. Soccer, you can register them for soccer. You can register them for um volleyball or basketball. Okay, the child is telling me something. No, don't come to the screen. He's telling me, okay, basketball, volleyball, water polo. Okay, so he says you can register your children for water polo. You can register them for swimming. Okay, paddling. Yeah, paddling. What of skiting? Parachuting too. All right, that's good. Okay, bye. He's in the kitchen. He's in the kitchen. Bye, 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 bye. Shut that door. You're disturbing me. Okay, so register them for extracurriculum activities. Register them for extracurriculum. Expose them to as much as you can. Expose your children to as much as you can. It builds their confidence. It builds their confidence. I can tell you it does. It builds their confidence. Okay. Um, they experience something new, speak up, meet other kids, and try something hard. Yes. So by so doing, you're exposing them to meeting up more kids, making friends. They try something hard. they experience something new, and they are able to do what they are able to speak up. They are able to speak up. Thank you so very much. Thank you so very much. I cannot thank you enough. I can't thank you enough. So we've done 1 hour. I still have about four, I'll be 5 more points to go. But tomorrow, same time, we will reconvene again, because it's almost 9 o'clock, and I have a class to attend for 9. I have a class to attend for 9. I hope we got something. Yeah, I got something myself. What did I get? I made a new friend from South Africa. My boss lady joined the live crown. My friend from Dubai joined the live. So I gained something. I'm super excited. I am super super excited. And guys, this is my first live ever. Like, this is my first live ever on YouTube. This is my first live ever on YouTube, and I gained all of those things. I'm most excited about Nok Nokwazi. I'm most excited about Nokwazi. I'm going to come to South Africa. I'm going to see your daughter. From here, I'm going straight into your channel. I'm going straight into your channel from here. Going straight into your channel from here. Whilst I'll be attending my class, I'll also be looking into your channel. I'm going to mute myself, just listening to them while I look into your channel, because you have stolen my heart this night. Anyway, I'll try to act as a guest. Okay, yeah, I had read that one. I'm excited because my very own boss is oh! Okay, please visit her channel too, Crown. Thank you. I trust you. I know I trust you. You support us. I trust you. Yeah, swimming is good. Swimming is good. So I'll be I'll be asking you of I'll be asking you of those kids, not not on YouTube. Don't worry. I'll look for you on Telegram. I think I should be able to find. Eh? I'm not sure. I'm not sure I have you on Telegram. Or Crown, how do we connect outside YouTube now? I'm not sure. Is Abdul I know I have on Telegram. Okay. Anyways, thank you. I'm grateful. Mm, 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 mm. So, did I do well? Okay, let me go now. Love you guys. Thank you. Bye. Thank you. Thank you.